Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. We're playing a game that is anomalous. In 1947, the Olympic Venezuela became the staging ground for a promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and unnatural encounters. This game is known as Pacific Drive. In 1955, the government walled off a section of Venezuela to establish the Olympic Exclusion Zone. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew until the government withdrew and sealed every access point. This game is an interesting game, and I absolutely love this game. What happened inside was never disclosed. If I remember correctly, we are a reporter to come here and see what's going on. And we have to kind of figure out why the exclusion zone was here, why it was shut off, why all this stuff. And I think we're a reporter. I think, or we're just some kid who wants to investigate stuff for funsies. I don't remember. But whole point of this game, okay, hold the phone. Audio, hold on. Down. Nope. It's still too loud. Sure. Okay. That's still very loud. That's fine. Turn down the stupid radio, whatever. So, the whole point of this game is we're going to this exclusion zone to kind of... No music, got it. Oh, it's literally not a part of the music settings. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay. That's much better. So the whole point of this game is we're going to this exclusion zone to kind of see what's going on. As you see here, like there's a point that's kind of closed off here. We have supplies in our back. We can see our mirrors. There, okay. Now let's turn up our audio again. We'll leave that at 30. Okay. So I guess that was just... Sure, whatever. And we're just trying to get to this exclusion point. So right there, you see that big radio tower? That's where the wall is. That is literally the tip top of the wall. Between the dry pines of bones unbecoming. Now, the game is actually pretty darn realistic, so you have to take care of your car, you have to make sure windows don't break, you have to make sure your tires don't break, you have to ensure that you have enough fuel, your storage space, and we're going to get into all of that here in just a minute. We're kind of going to go through this tutorial to get all this done here. I would like my lights, please. There you go. But we're just going to kind of drive for a minute. I'm going to leave it a little bit. Intro music is a little obnoxious, just saying. And yes, from what I gathered, roads are affected by weather events. It's a cold one. What a white one. My heart it froze. It's a cold one. Thinking of wipers. We can't get out yet, so we can't like run around and explore. We can only drive. There's the wall. Now the radio's starting to die. So right there. Restricted area. Authorized personnel only. So this is the restricted zone. Let's see. Warning. Launch and construction facility ahead. Periodic volume warning, 80 plus decibels, next 15 miles. So now we've kind of pulled out to an area where we can't drive on the road anymore. So this warning sign you can't read. It's kind of sad. It's worn out, but that's okay. So again, we're now kind of on this border of the exclusion zone where they have these fences and things, this giant wall. Here we go. Authorized personnel. Oh, yeah, same thing. So we're going to kind of drive to find a way to get in. I don't remember what that sound was. I haven't played this game in a little while, but I used to play this a lot. Right there. So that's an anomaly, as you can kind of tell. Like, the ground is kind of ruptured a little bit. There's like this like little thing there. Keep out, danger. So right there again is another anomaly. So we're gonna try to drive around it here. Go around that one. Around that one. Go around that one. Now I don't know what happens if you actually touch them. There, I touched it. Did nothing. I'm gonna turn off the headlights here. Oh, car's dead. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no! And there you go. That's the start of the game. Pacific Drive is an open-ish world for traveling around and doing things. It's into the point where when you do drives... Oh, we are now within the exclusion zone, just so y'all know. There's a thing there. I am irradiated. So, boop. This whole game is physics-based. The game itself is very beautiful. Seriously, it is a very, very beautiful game. And the developers put in a lot of hard work to how this game works. Now, last known update was back November of 2024. So they do, from time to time, post bug fixes. But this game, I believe, is now in its full release, which is really cool. But the game itself has, like, this art style. It's not low poly, but it's kind of low poly, but it's very beautiful how they make use of it. There's a car.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? I could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Put the wheel back on. Where did I... aha. So to pick up stuff, you actually have to go up to it, and you have to hold E on it to pick it up. Now, as you see, this is a very big beater vehicle. This is now our vehicle, permanently, forever. So... and now we gotta put it in drive. So the game is manual.
Oh, the signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
So, they're talking through the radio. I have no way to talk back to them, which is unfortunate. Now, when I played the game...
we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter.
There you go.
We won't hear a thing back.
Uh-oh.
But if they're
Gotta put it in park.
stranded, could they, I mean, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point.
Hey,
You're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
So, basically what he's saying is, get the hell out of Dodge. So what we just did here was siphon some fuel from an empty or a broke down car to fill our fuel tank. Yes, you can do that. That's why you have to pay attention to your car's fuel levels when you go out to actually do stuff. Now, this tutorial is a little long. That's okay. This episode's going to be... Come on. Run away. So as you see down here, this is your fuel gauge, this is your speedometer.
There it is again, that flip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
There's a compass here as well.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this breacher seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way to not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know.
God.
They're back, baby.
Are you gonna talk again? No? Okay. So, the car itself is anomalous. And that's kind of what they were talking about in its own standpoint. And what they mean... Did I just lose a tire? I just lost a tire. Okay. We're gonna open. So they're basically, this car's a remnant. So this car's an anomalous entity within this inner or the outer zone, as they called it. Whatever. So basically they told us, hey, there's a shelter here. Go find it. We're here. We're gonna turn on the power. This is our garage. Pick up the backpack from the table.
God. Who's there? God, the shop. God, it's been breached.
She's
You've
in
got
here.
5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This
Now we
message
have a HUD.
is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
God, that voice goes like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand
And Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun. Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait. I just remembered. Damn wire how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
No.
Unfortunately,
the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Right. Okay. So, as you hear, she built the wall, or she designed it at least. So, that's kind of what her whole thing is here. So, that's kind of what it is here. Now, what this game is really funny. We're also going to have a gentleman joining us. His name is Bloodraven. So, hello, Blood Raven. How are you, sir?
All right.
See, he's tired, guys, so ignore him.
I'm still waking up.
Yep, exactly. So, what we're going to have to do to kind of start in this game is we're going to have to repair one of our doors, and that's fine. It's basically saying, okay, yeah, go look for stuff. Now, this is how the inventory system works. It's basically, if it ships, it fits kind of shit. So, this is your backpack. You can put whatever you want in here, and that's pretty much it. Now, we need a pry bar, so we need to search the trunk, so we need to equip the pry bar. What'd you say, sir?
I was singing Yellow Submarine.
Oh. So we can equip things. It does not remove it from your inventory. It does stay here, which is really nice. I like how realistic it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to pry this stupid trunk open here. Cool. It gave us
That's
some
right.
flavors.
Pry that bitch open.
Damn straight. Gave us some glass shards, gave us some other stuff, and then that's it. Now, we can also break it. And as you see down there, there's this red bar. If we break it, it lags really bad because it hasn't done it in a while. And it drops a bunch of stuff. So you see we're at the very bottom there. It has this white bar. If I hit it, the white bar is going to degrade. But it's also degrading my crowbar. So we don't want to do that with everything. So we're going to kind of just keep that to ourselves. This, however, is called the friendly dumpster. I shit you not, it gives you stuff. It really gives you stuff. Now, when it doesn't have anything, it does that. So what we're going to do is we're going to assign this to key 3, and we're going to... Whoa. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's not... It's fine.
It's
and then
fine.
we're going to do this to C3. There we go. Okay, so this is what you're going to want to use to break metal doors in craft. So, like this, it breaks it very, very, very quickly. That's the grinder. That's what we're going to need to kind of scrap things when we go back into the zone. And yes, we are going to go back. So you can basically scrap any piece on a car, from panels to the wheels to the doors to literally everything. You name it, you can scrap it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to craft a crude door. So we're going to go over to our crafting station here, which is our workbench. Click on the crude door. It's going to tell you, hey, this is all you need. You click craft, done, bang, bam, boom, done. Now you have it in your hand. Now we got to put it right here, or we can put it as a trunk shield. I like to put it right on this door here because it is extra body armor itself. So now we just need the repair putty. So we're going to grab, where is it here? There it is. We're going to put that in level 4. And we're going to, let's see, so we need to repair the body. So you got to hold left click to do it. And you smack this little bit of putty on there, and it just starts to heal. It's really useful, and you can do it at any time. It doesn't have to be just in the garage. It can be anywhere. So, that door is full. It's just a crude door, so... There we go. There we go. Let's see here. Summer tire. We're going to leave you alone for now. Now, as you see here, there is a status symbol on this door. It has a crack symbol. That's because the window is cracked. It means it is weaker. And that's fine. So that's healed up. We'll do that one. Now, you can also tell how much fuel is in your car by just looking at the gas cap. It will literally tell you fuel. So scan the flat tire. Well, how do we do that? We go up to the tire. We hold C. That's it. It does a scan. It tells you literally on the left side kind of what's going on here. It tells you here's your rear left, rear right, or front right, front left. Awesome. Very easy to do. Now, it says repair the flat by crafting and using sealing kit. I don't like doing that. I like using the spare. It's just easier. Items insecure, risk of loss. What item is insecure? Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. Oh, they updated that. That's fine. So, that's new. You're not excused. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off this. So we're going to hold R, take it off, and we're just going to chuck it over there. We could care less about it. And then we're going to equip this one with a right click, and we're going to hold left click, and bing, bam, boom, done. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Now, what I like to do with a flat, it's just what I do. I will pick it up. I'll go to the trunk, and I will place it in the trunk. Seriously. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Logbook, this is all your stuff here, so I don't really care about it. when you scan
Just
this.
like-
What do you want? What do you want, sir?
I'm mad that we didn't record you saying you bitch from RimWorld.
I
I'm still
know.
thinking a bit that, dude,
I
the way you
know.
said it was like
I was
fury.
so mad. I was so mad.
And then he kept saying it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm still mad about last night. So, kind of what I'll tell you all. Last night, Bloodraven and I were playing RimWorld, and we were trying to basically save one of our colonists. Well, long story short, colonist got downed by a ward. We put the colonist in the med bay, and she died while we were treating him, and I was so freaking mad that I
Yeah,
yelled
because
very
Blue
loudly,
decided to,
"You bitch."
because Blue decided not to instantly pick up an aid kit and help her. He decided to go take her food and eat it.
Yep. There. Give me that. Now, this is an interesting thing. We do have a portable crafting mat that comes with us, so we can
There's a
craft
little
pretty much anything we
prototype
have
of
here.
mine
Oh,
in the
there we go.
garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Okay. So, the arc device. This is basically our way home every time we leave.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the
Exactly.
only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
There we go. So, as she kind of spoke there, that's its own thing. Oh, hello. So, throughout the game, you can research to get more things to craft that are better, and all the good stuff. Now, whenever you come back, you can always refuel for free. This is kind of like your resupply area. So this is going to be your home away from home. So as you see here, none of the fuel was actually used from it. So, awesome. Now it says throw the switch to charge the battery. That's this right here, this hanky-dory janky thing here.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall. This is the zone. Within
She's
these
gonna
borders,
explain it for me.
all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state.
Whoops.
What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
The only route we can pick is this one. So, I'll kind of quickly go over everything here. On the right side, it tells you how far away it is, time, what's there, junction conditions, which is unknown, route analysis. So the left side is it's going to say like stability, it's going to say danger, it's going to say radiation, storms, all the stuff like that. On the right side of that route analysis is kind of the resources. So there's some cars there, there's some resources, there's very low amounts of homes there, but there's nothing to mine there. So no problem. Very bottom, I don't honestly have a true idea, to be perfectly honest, but
Make a left out
just
of the
that
garage,
easy.
follow the access road.
So we're going to do one run into the Anomaly, so I can kind of show you how this game is, and then we're going to end this episode. So, we're going to turn the car on. So, as you see now, my car has an entire massive upgrade. So, on this left side here, these are the abilities that we can have equipped in the car. Middle here is basically telling you how much your car health is. Middle, right here in this, well, up here too. This shows you kind of what parts you have installed. Gray means you have nothing installed there. Yellow means it's like kind of dead, but not really. And then on the far left here, this is your map. So this is your best friend in the game. You don't get to carry a map with you. This is your map. Let's see. On the left side here, this shows you your battery charge level. It shows you there's your fuel, there's your miles per hour gauge, and then this is where we leave to go anywhere. How you do this in this game is there's this particular area. So as you saw, there was some kind of like some metal things around it. This also tells you how long it takes. So when I went on the map, it said 3 hours. That's how long it takes you to get here. Right here, as I drive through it, it now becomes red. So this is a junction.
Okay,
What this
newbie.
means...
I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll
Maybe
need a
she'll
few
explain
things to
it.
rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you
Right
when you
there.
get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
Now, what I was kind of explaining before, that background that
The
turned
device
red...
is picking up on some plasma generators nearby.
Can you shut up,
The headset has
Opie?
a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Okay. Anyway, that particular thing up there, that is a junction. So when it turns red, you cannot go back that way. So that is completely sealed. So basically later in the game, I believe she does explain how to do it.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Anyway, because it's unstable. It's not a stable thing to go back through. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make an impact hammer. So let's get this rolling here. Hold on. Let me put... It's storming. That ain't going to hurt us. We're fine. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. So we need impact hammer. So we need cloth and duct tape. So these are the houses that I was talking about. So you do want to take a look at these places. Scan everything you see. The reason why I say that is because it does unlock logs and stuff like that to kind of see what's going on. So, like, as you see there, it says log and photo. Can I bust you open? Oh, it's already open. I just didn't hold it long enough. There we go.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
So this is a transmuter. So basically you give it something, it gives you another thing. It's basically what that is. So I don't think we have enough for the impact hammer. Let me double check. Do we now? Yes, we do. Oh, no, we don't. I need 2 gears. So, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So, what we're
Find
going
those
to...
materials by any means necessary. No
Yeah.
one's coming back
Opie,
ever
shut
again,
it.
so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outposts, facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in 87. Most of those structures won't even be there the next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot to your heart's content. Just loot away.
See, even she says looting's okay. So, there are computers here. We can deconstruct these. Very similar to abiotic. It does drop, like, electronic parts, copper wires, stuff like that. Let's see. Now, as you also saw, we broke our crowbar. So, we're kind of SOL. So, we need to get a new crowbar, is basically the thing. So, let's keep getting all these materials. Go. I believe we now have gears to make the impact hammer. And that's what we want to do. So let's do that. We're going to do... Where's the impact hammer? There it is. We still need gears. I don't really care about this anymore. I don't care. So we're going to get rid of the crude doors. So, collect materials, craft replacement parts. No gears. That's fine. We already searched that. Searched that. Cool. So, we're going to go over to these homes over here, and we're also going to loot these as well. So, this episode is going to go a little bit longer today, just so that I can kind of show you, like, a true, like, first run in this game. So, in these zones, you can pretty much be here for a good chunk of time.
Hey, driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure.
There you
And by
go.
low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
There you go. So basically, she cuts him off because he just talks too much. That's the long story short of this. So we didn't get enough materials for an impact hammer. So we need to go get gear. So we got to go away from this little outpost, and we need to go find it. So one thing I want to show you is right on here. It will show you where you're at, where you're located, all the stuff like that. Now these towers will electrify you. So I will show you what I mean. It's going to shoot me.
I will be right back, champs.
Okay, it is not going to shoot me. Oh, there it goes. So right there. So it tries to kind of shoot you, and what it does is it shoots a direct line towards you. And that's roughly what it does. So, there's another house here. Hopefully there's some gears here. Or a lab or something. So let's turn you off and put you in park. Now, this is an entity. It is a pain in the ass. Don't come over here. So, the abductor. I'll talk a little bit about what it does. The abductor likes to, if you go near it, so there's a little green zone under it where it kind of looks to see if anything's under it. If anything's under it, it will literally tether to you and will yank you in another direction. It will literally just likes to mess with you. It's basically what it does. It can be a very dangerous thing, and it can really hurt you and or kill you. Yes, you can die in this game. Oh, we need gears, man. Let's see here. Oh, I got pressurized cartridges. I don't remember what those are used for off the top of my head. So, I'm pressing M, I don't have a map. So we actually have to get into the car. Now, even though the car is turned off, it's not wasting gas, it will always use a little bit of power. So what we're going to look at here is we're going to look at the map a little bit here. So, I don't, there we go. As you see here, we can go up this way, it gives another research. We can go down this way, and it gives other abilities. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just go this dirt path road now. So we're going to just turn, and we're going to keep moving. Now, I don't have any gears, which is unfortunate. I hope we find a transmutator. There's another one. Don't come this way. Now, it won't do anything so long as you don't get under its little green light there. And I'm probably going to get under it here in a second. Nope. Cool. Now, I don't remember how to counter those. I think last time I tried to, it just chucked me halfway across nowhere land. I don't really like to do that. So, we can't go into this one, and that's fine, because we need a pry bar. I don't think we can make a pry bar. Can we? Oh, we can. Look at that. Alright. Alright. Okay, hold on. Put you here, rotate you. Put you here. We're going to put you on number 1. We're going to kind of just dump the rest of this in the crate here, because we don't need this to be carrying with us. Excuse me! Pry this off, and we're going to go in. Alright. Wow, really? There's no gears. Really? Dumpster pearls. Those are actually kind of useful. Now, I may not stay in this zone for very much longer. I may just kind of get out so we can end the episode here. Because the longer the episodes, the longer YouTube, or the bigger the YouTube video gets, and both my internet and YouTube does not like that. So, oh. And that's exactly why I checked here. Now, you can upgrade your car to have more storage. You can put storage racks on top. You can upgrade your trunk storage. You can do all this stuff, no problem. So, absolutely keep an eye out for upgrades and stuff like that, so you can upgrade the car a lot more. So, we're going to just take off from here. So, we're going to continue down the road, this dirt road here. Because in the top right corner, basically, we need to gather the plasma. Like, there's no way around it. Now, here is where some anomalous stuff is. So, as you kind of saw, there was a little bit of a weird thing in the top area. But there's a gas station up here. So, I could care less. No, I don't. I want to check here. Right here. So, this is an anomalous area-ish. So, you'll kind of get those little things, but this is a radiated house, so we are getting radiation, as you see in the top left corner. It will eventually kill you if you're not careful, so as you saw, it's slowly decreasing my health by about 1% every second or so, every couple seconds, so I don't care about those. Did I already loot you? I didn't. So now we're gonna go back. Now see, radiation gone. Awesome. So we're going to go to this gas station right quick. We're going to kind of loot it up to see what's what here. And then one thing I want to mention. There's only one way to get back home. And it's basically creating a pillar. A light pillar. And what I mean by that is... I hate these things. So these things are unique. They're called tourists, if I remember correctly. Yes, your mirrors are very helpful. Is there any gas in here? A little bit. There. Now, tourists... I explode like that! There you go. There's your answer. They all explode. They're very dangerous. I hate them. So, hate tourists. And some tourists are like weeping angels, where they will, if they're not looked at, they'll kind of turn and they'll follow you. It's not very fun. I hate them. I despise them. So, let's keep going. Okay. I'm not scrapping that. Not scrapping that.
Don't forget about that workbench in your car. Use it to slap something together in a pinch.
Yes, I know. I'm trying, Opie. So, in this particular area, this is somewhat of a stable region. Collect... Can I make gear? Am I just being really stupid? Oh my god. I'm being very stupid. Being so stupid. Wonderful. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go up this way. Because we're already facing this way. We're gonna go get plasma. So we're gonna kind of just drive. So we don't really get to hit our max speed of 120 at all. You do have to upgrade the car to gather some speed boosts and different things like that. So, yay, plasma. So, that's an electrified tower. So, we're going to park way out here. Now, as you saw, my thing was freaking out a little bit. So I parked it in a radiation zone. That's fine. There. So those are hot dusts. So it gives its own, like, little radiation pockets. Hello. You gonna shoot me? Yep. There you go. All we gotta do. That's it. And then it turns off the tower. So we don't have to worry about, like, having to sit here the entire time and have to dodge around. It will turn off the tower once it's kind of done, which is nice. It's really nice. So let's go grab the rest of these plasma things. Now, while you're in your car, when you're in this zone, it freaks out your stuff a little bit, but this kind of wibble wobbles a little bit to kind of tell you, hey, you're in a bad area. And see, I'm gone. And it's normal now. So we need to go grab the other plasma stuff. So he's there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare to. I'm tempted to show you what they can do, but my car is not built for roughhousing right now. We're just going to kind of stay around it. So we're going to go back up here. Oh. Okay. And we're just going to kind of stay on foot here. So we're going to start with this one. It's going to send some shocky waves. That one's gone. Perfect. We have 3. We need 2 more. And then Opie will tell us what to do next. Now we need 1 more, which is going to be this one. So we don't have to stay in this for very, very much longer. I will tell you how the next area goes. So to escape, basically you have to find...
Well, it looks like you're near one of the old guerrilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
So as you see, this is kind of like that border for where the stability is. So that's kind of what we're staying out of. Cool. So let's get rolling here to this radio tower. So let's do this. Now we're going to go to the radio tower. Now, because that exists there, I'm going to, again, ignore the main road. I'm going to take the back road, just because it's a little bit easier. Now, there are different kinds of tires. So, as you saw in the beginning, when I hovered over one of the tires, it said summer tires. Blood Raven's back. Summer tires, yes, are useful to drive around on. They're not the best for off-roading or specialized areas. So, you do have to be mindful of that. Hello, tourists. I don't...
Hello.
No. Oh, and that's basically...
Yes.
So this is introduction, so that kind of talks about what's his face. So he does not blow up your radio. I absolutely love it. So, just for now, I'll just kind of press tab so it goes away. So we go into logbook. It shows up somewhere in here. And that's it. So we're going to go up to the radio tower. We're going to grab the parts. We're going to go to the next area, and then we're going to get out of here. So this episode's going to be probably about an hour long. So, again, sorry if you weren't prepared for this hour. Okay. So there's the radio tower right up there. Now, in the next area, we'll kind of talk about this. So remember in the beginning when Opie said this is kind of like your North Star? Yeah, so you see that little pod down there at the very bottom, that part right there? That basically takes very special things to power. Can't gather those things normally until you're at your last area. So, hello?
Yes, hello.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second.
There it is there.
But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. and that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors.
Mr. Sharp.
Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
There you go. So, basically, it's special things that go in there. And as you see, they are now marked on the map. So, it actually doesn't look like we're going to a new area, which is fine. So, what we need to do is we need to kind of plan these areas to gather this stuff. So, we're going to go right there. And we're going to go grab it. Oh.
Mr. Sharp,
Didn't
sir.
need to go up on the rock here. So, we need to go gather these things. Oh, yeah, here in the middle, you can see the engine upgrades. You can see other upgrades to the car. Anyway, I'll show you what these look like because they do also house a bunch of radiation. So, you do have to be careful with this. So, if you're at, like, a sliver of health, heal up first before you touch them. That's all I can say. Now, that was the last time I played. They could have updated it to where it doesn't house that much radiation anymore, but, again, I could be wrong. As I'm smashing stuff. So as you see here, when I hit stuff, it shows right there that the whole screen kind of just flips out a little bit. Basically says, hey, you're taking damage. I don't care about time.
You're taking damage.
That'll go away eventually. So now we're going to go to this arc reactor. Oh, yeah, those can just be broken because they're all rusty. So basically what she said was, hey, you need to fill this up. It's this gauge right here on the right side. That's what we're trying to fill. So this kind of gives a radius as to where it is. So we're going to kind of just drive around without getting on these giant rocks here. And we're going to find it. It's right there. So as you see, even though it's pinpointed here, it's over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the car, but I'm not going to turn it off because I believe once this is picked up, it immediately causes instability to kind of come in.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's limb tech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's...
The arc device is charged and ready.
And that's
You'll
what
use it
happens
to
when you're on
open a
top of one
gateway
of those
back
stupid
to the
things.
garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Okay. So basically we're charged up enough, and our only ways out are going to be down here. So we want to link the gate. Now we need to bust our ass out of here. And that's what it does. It literally pulls you and chucks you around.
Sky, drive into it.
That's
Yes,
literally
looks
what
like
it does.
hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
So now we gotta run. That's basically the whole goal here. So once we run, or once we kind of select this area, let me see, does it show? It's like, if you play Call of Duty, it's like the gas ring in Warzone, and if you play Fortnite, it's like the shield that kind of comes back in. You gotta avoid it. If you don't avoid it, it will kill you. Now, we've pretty much handled everything here. Brings us back to the garage, and all we do is we just pull right back in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You're
And park.
alive. We're certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would.
And that's it. So,
Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, there have been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway.
Wait,
It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the Anomaly so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
there's Opie. All right, so with that being said, we're back. that is the whole gist of this game. This game is a shit ton of fun. It's a lot. You can upgrade your engine. You can even replace your doors with steel doors at some point. You can upgrade your tires. You have to go into these anomalous areas to basically make things, to make your car as good as possible, to eventually escape. With that being said, we are going to end this episode here of Solo Bro Reviews. So thank you all so very, very much for watching today's episode of Solo Bro Reviews. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending when you're watching this, whether it is the day or night. And I hope you all have a good one. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.